going on YouTube? It's me, Weapons Collector, here with another unboxing for you guys. I'm going to be unboxing some accessories and upgrades for my Victorinox Tinker here. If I can get this thing unpackaged. Yeah, so I know I haven't showed my Victorinox Tinker on here yet, but because I just bought it the other day. But this is my only 91 millimeter Swiss Army knife. My other one is a 84 and a 55. So this is my biggest Swiss Army knife that I have. Yeah, so I'll let you guys see what I got here in a second. We got, let's see, I can get a box here. So first off, I bought, well, before I show you guys what I got, let me tell you, I bought this knife in a different state when I was visiting my sister, and her boyfriend had to use the tweezers on here, and he left them there, and he didn't even realize it, so, yeah, my tweezers are in a different state, so I had to order some new ones. Alright, but now I'm going to show you guys what I got. So, I got some more tweezers, a toothpick, the ballpoint pen, the mini driver, and then the small pin. But I also got some plus scales. So we're going to be taking the scales off of this one and putting the plus scales on. Just so I can add, some extra tools like the ballpoint pen on here. Yeah, so I just like to maximize my Swiss Army knife with as much tools as I can get onto it, because I do use stuff like this. Or, well, I do have a need for stuff like this, I should say. Let me make sure that this writes real quick. Yeah, it writes perfectly fine. Our pin. So the pin actually fits in the knife already, just under the screwdriver here. Right in there. And this is the small pin. I'm pretty sure there's like a large pin too, but this all came in like one bundle, so I was just like, alright, I'll just buy it. It's about 35 bucks for everything, the plus scales and all the extras. Oh, where did my pin go? It's hard to get the pin in there, as you guys can tell, but I'm trying. Alright. There is pin seated in there right now. Just push it in there and pull it out. You need that. So yeah. And for anybody that doesn't know what plus scales are, you can see here how it has one slot for the tweezers on the front here of the Swiss Army knife. That's boom. And on the back it has one slot for just the toothpick. Boom. But what plus scales are is you still have your one slot on the front for your tweezers, but on the back side you get two slots for the ballpoint pen, this right here. And in case this is too hard to write with for you, what you can do, this model doesn't have the parcel hook. What you can do still though is kind of stick it underneath the screwdriver. That'll kind of hold it in place and keep it there. Or you could close the screwdriver on top of it, whatever you want to do. Right like that with it. So yeah, very handy. Yeah. So I was watching some tutorials on how to install plus scales, and from what I've seen, I need to put my knife into some hot water to kind of, I guess, or kind of like get the adhesive a little looser, so that I can pull off the original scales. So I will do that. So I'll be back here in a second with some hot water real quick, and watch the tutorial again just to make sure that I'm doing everything right. But from what I've seen, this should be pretty easy. Yeah, so this will be kind of like an unboxing of these accessories, but also a how to install them, like the plus scales on here. So I know for sure what you definitely want to do first is remove your tweezers and your toothpick out of there. But But yeah, I'll be back to you guys here in a second with some hot water, and I'll leave my knife in there, and I'll show you guys how to remove your scales. So yeah. Okay guys, so I was watching some tutorials just to make sure I knew how to do this. From what I've seen, you don't need any hot water. You just can kind of pry them off. So I'm gonna use the mini driver here. I only need to do the back scale, because that's the actual one that I need to put the plus scales onto. So yeah, from what I've heard, you just kind of can pry down on it like that and get it loosened. And yeah, so seems pretty easy, pretty simple if you ask me. Just prying it off here. I thought it used adhesive, like it was just kind of like had some like strong adhesive applied to like it to keep it on there, but apparently not. I guess it just, I don't know how it stays on here. Maybe it is adhesive, but I don't know. All I know is that I don't need any hot water to get it to come off. So yeah, so this seems pretty simple. You just kind of, yep, there goes that one. Okay, so you can see the knife without that there. So all I do with the plus scale now is just kind of place it on there, make sure it's all lined up and everything. Make sure it's lined up. Seems like a pain trying to get this thing. It's a pain trying to get these on. You just gotta kind of firmly press down on the scale. It'll fit itself onto there. Make sure it's all flush and everything. I don't think there's any like certain tool you're supposed to use. You're just kind of supposed to press it down onto it. But of course, make sure it's all lined up. But yeah, it's getting on there. It just needs to just needs to go on there. There's a gap in it. Hold on. Oh, guys. Yeah, it sucks trying to put these scales on, but I'm getting it. I kind of pressure onto it there. Press down onto it. Yeah. Alright, seems like it's mostly on there, just has like a little bit of a gap, but I'm sure you can get it perfectly on there, no problem. Okay. It's on there. It looks like it's on there pretty good. There's a little bit of a gap in that area, it seems like. Okay. Yeah, it seems like it's on there pretty well. Alright, so we'll just take our pen now. Goes into this slot. Make sure it slides in easy. Make sure it's right side up. Boom. That's in there now. Is it toothpick or what? No, tweezers go in the front. Yeah. Boom. There you go. Put our pin in there. Okay. There's my upgraded Swiss Army Tinker with the pin now and the plus scales with the ballpoint pen. So, yeah. It was a very easy install. I thought it would be harder. Yeah, I thought I needed to put it in like hot water because I saw that on one of these because I thought it had adhesive, but I guess not. I guess you just kind of need to pry it off. And I will not let this mini driver go to waste. I have other like kind of Swiss Army rip-offs. I don't actually have any Swiss Armies with the corkscrew, just because I don't need that. But I have other pocket knives with corkscrews on them, so I'll just put that in the corkscrew. So yeah, now I have these extra scales. I only needed the plus scale for the back, because the front's the same. Yeah. So if you guys like this video, make sure to watch some of my other ones and subscribe. It really helps the channel, helps it grow. And yeah, if you guys like this kind of content of me modifying knives, I'll start making more. But yeah, I hope this was helpful. I hope you guys liked it. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.